everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time I forgot to do the minion roulette. It was the beginning of the week after all. Minion roulette's going to give us Jibanyan. Oh, we're going to be having the Yokai Watch minions for a long time, aren't we? Just because they comprise a rather large portion of our minions. 17 out of our 81. That's fine. Hello there, Deputy Postmoogle, the last Postmoogle quest for patch 2.3, though there will be plenty to come in patches 2.4 and 2.5. The Deputy Postmoogle holds a colorful, heavily perfumed envelope in his paw. Now here's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. My hardest working assistant back to hone her skills, and ease her beloved supervisor's burden in the process, Kupo. Well, it just so happens that I've just the assignment for you. Do you see this most extravagant envelope in my paw? It contains a missive addressed to none other than one Master Jundelaine, the realm-renowned aesthetician. Oh my god, tongue please. Aesthetician. Oh, what I would not give to have my whiskers trimmed by those magic scissors, to feel the caress of his fine-toothed comb across my fur. But this is neither hither nor thither, Kupo. But where were we? Ah yes, I need not tell you that the man is very devoted to his art. Doubtless he would not even think of accepting such personal correspondence while otherwise occupied with his work. Fortunately, I am told that he's been sighted about town of late, enjoying a hard-earned vacation, seeking inspiration for his newest hairstyles. I cannot say, only that if there is any opportunity to deliver this letter, it is now. Godspeed, my loyal friend Kupo. Alright, let's go find Jundelaine. Looks like he's going to be on the upper decks. But where on the upper decks? Ah, fair enough. Off to the Hylian. Hopefully we'll catch him in time before he runs off. Alright, hello there, well-groomed gentlemen. Good to see you, but also looks like you are in fact at work still. Wedded bliss, eternal happiness! Mine at long last, and I have this man to thank for it all. How can I even begin to express my gratitude? What a ravishing lady! Her husband-to-be is quite a fortunate man, would you not? You've a delivery for me? Yes, I do, for Jundelaine. I fear there must be some mistake. I can assure you that this letter is not intended for me, as it was I who penned it. That said, I suppose 'tis no wonder I am oft mistaken for my brother. We do share a certain family resemblance. Ah! Your brother? Why, now that you mention it, good gods, you're like two jade peas in a pod! And wait a moment, I know you too! You're the woman who brought about my rebirth! The one who guided me from the shadows of self-doubt to a fashionable new world of assurance and aplomb. Ah, you're the one who was getting the hairstyle when we first met Jundelaine then. To think that the man I first thought some depraved killer would prove to be my savior. And it was you, yes you, who showed me this light. Why, thanks to you two, I'm one of the most eligible bachelors in all of Limsa now seeks my hand in marriage. I dare say, milady, that this comes as little surprise. Only a blind man or a fool could fail to recognize your radiant beauty. Quite the charmer you are, but you must understand, it was your brother who brought out the beauty inside me. Should you encounter him in your travels, do pass along my gratitude, Master... Ah, but where are my manners? I am Gillifriends of House... Well, you're not like to know of us, but perhaps you do know of House Zmail, with whom we do share common ancestry. It is a matter related to my house, more precisely its line of succession, that has brought me to this nation. Our father, you see, has been stricken with an illness most grave. Though he yet clings to life, his strength wanes with each passing day. In a moon's time, we will need an heir, and there is only one man in the realm who can fill that role. For the past 5 years, I said nothing as my elder brother idled away his days crafting coiffures. Hold on, I've heard this one pronounced as coiffes. Surely there's not that many silent letters in it. But I can remain silent no longer. A duty far greater than the trimming of locks calls Jundelaine back to Ishgard, and I shall not leave this realm until he stands at my side. Master Jundelaine, of noble birth! He always did have a most dignified air about him. If you are looking for your brother, he mentioned something about heading off to procure a new comb. Only the finest of tools for my wedding day, he said. A comb! The Carpenter's Guild is located in the nation of Gridania, is it not? I suspect that is where we will find my brother. We must away at once. I trust that you will see this missive delivered safely to my brother's hands. I have a pressing matter to attend to, but we'll join you in Gridania as soon as I am able. Safe travels to you, and good day, my lady. Well, that young man certainly dashed off in a hurry. If you've a mind to deliver that letter to his brother, you'd best make for the Carpenter's Guild and quickly. I've noticed for the last several days my stutter has been back, and it's very severe. I apologize for that sincerely. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes my stutter is not a thing, sometimes my stutter is very much a thing. It seems to happen more often when I'm trying to be very clear about enunciation, because I've always been bad at enunciating clearly. But I wonder if that's why I end up mumbling a lot, because it's easier than stuttering through full words. Alright, on to the airship landing. Actually, no, we can just teleport to Gridania. Who needs to take an airship? Alright, off to Gridania for free. Alright then. Beaten! Please tell me you have seen John Delane and recently, or that he is currently on his way, or that you know where he is and he's very close by and will catch up to him. Hello, Gillifriends! I can scarce believe the tales that Master Beaten tells. Have the years away from Ishgard truly changed my brother so? Looking for John Delane, are you? As I just told his brother, the man conducted his business, then went on his way. Bah, how can my brother so flippantly forsake duty and family? It makes not a whit of sense. Perhaps not to you. It would seem you have thoroughly convinced yourself that John Delane is the one best suited for this duty you would ask of him. You would suggest he is not? I will not stand by while you besmirch my brother's good name. While it is true that in recent days he is little more than a glorified beard trimmer, I saw John Delane serve as our father's right hand since he was scarcely a man grown. He was a very paragon of duty and honor, an example to all around him. Calm yourself, boy. I hold your brother in the highest esteem. It is precisely for this reason that I speak as I do. Allow me to tell you a tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young carpenter. He was possessed of some talent and a great zeal for his craft, and his masters were convinced that the boy would come to great things in the guild. But, the road to success is fraught with many perils. After suffering the loss of a close friend, the youth began to lose his way. Racked with despair, he let both mind and body go to waste. His close-cropped coif grew to a rampant snarl, obstructing his field of vision and getting tangled in his hands as he wielded his hammer. His work suffered, and his masters began to ask if he might not consider another profession. One day, as he shambled to the workshop, he was ambushed by a strange man wielding twin blades. Before he could even realize what was happening, his tangled locks lay on the ground in a scattered heap. In that moment, he came to a realization. Thanking the man for his services, he returned to his workshop. As if by magic, the youth wielded his tools with a newfound focus and confidence. Works of surpassing quality emerged from his hands, and he reclaimed his status as the guild's rising star. Today, he stands before you as a timber master, wearing his hair in the same fashion as he did on the day of his rebirth. Plant a sapling in the 12's wood, and one day it shall grow into a mighty oak. Plant it on a snowy crag in Kurthus, and it is not like to survive the first winter. If you would seek out your brother, pray consider these words. You will find him at the Alchemist Guild in Ul'dah. I thank you, my good man. While I cannot say that the moral of the tale is immediately clear to me, I will take some time to ponder your words on my journey. Fare thee well. Gillifriends, really. I thought it was pretty obvious what he was saying. Then again, you haven't met John Delane in a while, so... Like a sturdy cedar, growing strong and true, that boy, but allow cedar to dry over much and is quick to splinter and shatter. You seek John Delane too, yes? Pray watch over this brother of his. I trust this journey will take him further than he can even imagine, and send my regards to Safarian. Alright then, off to Ul'dah then. Let's just teleport, we'll take the Gil cost. But seriously, Gillifriends, I'm confused how you missed the meaning. I thought it was pretty obvious that what he was saying is John Delane thrives best in doing what he does now. Forcing him to be a noble lord would probably strip away all of his enthusiasm and capability for success. What he's doing now is what he's good at and what he is meant to be doing. This stubborn fool will tell me nothing. I dare say conversing with the walls of the Snowcloak would prove more fruitful. Hi, Severian. Don't worry, I can deal with him. Hang on, let me, he might not remember me unless I'm wearing my alchemist gear. Anyways, hi, Severian. Oh, God, really? Fine. You too come in search of John Delane. Do I look like the man's mother? He had business here, and that business is now done. He has moved on, and I suggest the two of you do the same. I need not tell you that I am a busy man. How many times must I repeat myself? Simply tell me where my brother has gone, and I will be glad to leave you to your dabblings and tinkerings. Bah, I beg of you, friend, talk some sense into this man. Surely in your capacity as a Postmoogle's assistant, your words carry some authority. The order could come from the Sultana herself, and I would say nothing. Sending a man of such rare genius off to some musty, dreary Ishgardian manse? Why, the mere thought makes my blood boil. If you care so much for your family demesnes, go defend it yourself. Would that I could, but I fear I am not, and never have been my brother's equal. Yes, any half-wit could see that. John Delane is possessed of both a brilliant mind and an insatiable curiosity. A combination I have rarely seen in any but myself. And your assistant, right? And your assistant, right? Okay, fine. You, on the other hand, are about as sharp as a sack of rocks, and half as interesting. Sorry, I just got flashbacks to something. If there's anyone fit to being bound by the stuffy traditions of your homeland, I dare say it's you. But wait, yes, of course, I take back everything I said earlier. By all means, go seek out your brother. Indeed, I urge you to do so with all haste. John Delane set out for the Adventurers Guild in Limsa. Make your way there at once, lest I pour some acid down your trousers to speed you on your way. I know not what led to this change of heart, my good man, and yet I thank you for seeing reason. Good day. I think he's hoping that John Delane can say the same to you that he just did. That you'd be better suited for the role of house leader. Mwah! Mwah! The boy is a fool, but he's an amusing fool, which I must say is the best kind. And you, what are you still doing here? Were you not after John Delane yourself? Off to Limsa with you. I suspect it'll be quite the show, and you'll not want to be late. Fun! Let's go see what's about to happen then. Two brothers are about to get in a fight, probably. Also, back to Limsa. We miss him by that. Ha! We could have just stayed in Limsa and been fine. Okay, looks like just off the bridge to the west. It'd probably be faster through here. Alright, John Delane, there you are. Hello, Gillifres. I have traveled long and far, and finally I have found you. Do you hear me, brother? Father needs our help, and none save you can follow in his proud footsteps. Look at him pose. A letter for me. As you can see, I am somewhat occupied at the moment. But for you, darling, anything. I've got your letter right here. Remarkable, friend, to travel the realm thrice over to deliver my missive to my brother. You are a true exemplar to messengers everywhere. Well spoken, brother mine. I have found myself quite taken with this adventure as well. It is as if we share a mind. If you feel this way, brother, then why do you resist your calling? Father needs you. I need you. How long do you intend to persist in this folly? When did you become such a dreadful bore, dear brother? Have the chill winds of our homeland frozen the heart that once beat inside you? I am simply answering the call of family and duty, a call that I ask you to heed as well. You are the eldest son, and none save you can carry on the family line. In these 5 years, the child I knew has grown into a man, and yet there's an unsightliness about you. This meekness, this timidity does not befit you. My hands tingle in disgust. Brother, what is this you say? Just as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! Ye gods, no! Aye! Hair extensions woven from the tail hair of a jet black eastern steed. A mustache plucked from the mighty behemoth's mane. Tell me, brother, How do you feel? Why, it is as if the shadows of self-doubt have been purged from my soul, cast away by the light of a singular, unwavering confidence. I hate the mustache so much. It's so bad. Please remove it. Where once stood a faltering child, now stands a man brave and bold. Who knew that long locks and facial hair could be so empowering? It is as if I have died and been born anew. Just so, brother. You are always meant to follow in father's footsteps, just as I was to pursue this path of my own. I have simply brought out the man that was always inside you. A most happy name day to a brother reborn. The words of Masters Beaton and Severian. It all seems so clear now. Good God, how could I have been so blind? Forgive me for making mock of your art, brother. The people of this realm need you, that much is clear. Worry not for father, or for our lands. Yes, I shall return to Ishgard and do our family proud. For all those years that I looked to my brother with admiration, I never truly comprehended his greatness until this day. For this I have you to thank, friend, till our paths cross again. And we get another free trip to John Delane. Nice. I still haven't used the previous one. But congratulations, you now have the confidence to go be a leader of a house in Ishgard. I hate his new look, it's awful! But it's also so fitting for the role he's taking on. We hit level 12! Yay! We can almost take on Sastasha as a Postmoogle! Alright. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, it's time to finish up fishing for patch 2.3. Or rather, do the fishing for patch 2.3. Wish me luck. I'll see everyone next time for that.